Hey guys, welcome back to the third week of the Coil Split podcast by Watson's Tone Supply. Sometime yep. This is why
Sometimes
they
this-
chose.
This is staying in.
Yeah,
This is
we're
why
for
they
sure
chose
doing
me
this.
to be the host. Anyways,
It's a podcast. It's the third week.
yeah, exactly. You guys
Should
get
be
the
getting
point.
better. It's not.
It's somehow getting worse.
Anyways, welcome back.
Woo.
With Schuyler, Andrew, and Ben.
Just refer to yourself in the third person.
He did.
It happens. Anyways, this week is a super fun week.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
I love this concept. Ben brought this up when we were talking about.
It's not an original idea.
It's not.
No.
But this week we are doing
Thank you, John Boy Media.
Yes, thank you. We're doing a rig draft.
Better not be rigged.
It's not rigged. So much so that
Kinda is in my favor.
So
It's my wheelhouse.
It
yes.
is.
So this week we're talking about 80s rigs. And Ben, much like being a Fender historian, is a 80s aficionado. And so
One
Ben,
word for it.
that is a word for it.
Minorly obsessive.
Minorly obsessive.
That's
Just
what happens when you're raised by my dad.
fair. Thank you, John. Anyways, Ben, kind of go over what this concept is.
So it's just a snake draft. So we'll all pick a number. We'll do random number generator. Whoever's closest gets to pick where they want to be in the draft. First person goes, second person goes, third person goes twice, starts the next round, it goes backwards. Then the first person goes twice, start the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Your normal snake draft.
Sport draft.
Yeah.
Sports.
Except it has nothing to do with sports.
No. I'm actually making a little. Thank you. If Ben would stop moving the freaking table.
Why don't you have a table that doesn't move?
Why don't I get a mic stand that doesn't have to sit on the table? We won't
That's
have to worry
also
about it.
valid.
What I'm doing is I'm making it a like a little sheet with like
Oh,
where everything is, so that way whenever we're going, we can kind of see where we're at. Don't be too impressed. I was supposed to do this off screen,
yeah.
before this started, and I just remembered.
Anyway,
Anyways,
so it'll change. We'll do multiples of these.
yeah.
Not 80s drafts, but we'll do different drafts of different rigs and
Oh,
stuff.
for sure.
And the rules of each one will change. But the one for this one was you get to pick one guitar, one amp, and 4 pedals. They don't have to be of the era. They just have to make sense for an 80s rig.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. Do I need to pull up a random number generator?
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Okay. Sweet.
Good effort.
So we're all going to pick numbers between 1 and 100.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So think of your number.
Well,
you can say it out loud.
7.
42.
Oh, the meaning of everything.
75. 73. Oh,
Wow. So you get to pick first.
Should
I get to
we
pick
have
second.
done Price is Right rules?
No, he still gets it.
Okay.
Okay.
That would have been funny, though.
That would have been funny. Oh, surprise. Anyway.
I will go first.
Okay.
Then I will go third. No, I'll go second.
Okay.
Because I don't think you guys are going to pick any of mine. So I'll go second. It's fine.
Okay.
Cool. Well, then I guess I'll go third and fourth.
Cool. So to start us off, there's a particular pedal that I wanted.
Oh, you're going to take that. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. Rightfully so. I
I'm
want.
doing Schuyler dirty because I'm going to pick the other one.
Oh man.
You better not.
Okay, so I am choosing the Boss DC2W. This is the Dimension C.
So you're going with Waza. You're not going with the OG, huh?
I'm going with the Waza
That's fair.
because
That extra, yeah.
because
the
the extra
CE1.
mode. Well, it's got the SD whatever. It's got the roll. That second mode is the
Yeah.
roll in.
Yeah, the CE one.
No.
No, this is the DC, the Dimension C.
Oh, you're doing the DC?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the CE too.
No.
Oh, that.
No, all three of us are fine for a chorus. I can already tell we're not going to be jumping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, we
Now
thought.
I'm really confused as to
Yeah.
what course you're gonna pick.
Anyways,
Because I'm going to throw
Okay.
a wrench into this for sure.
okay. So I have
So
chosen
you're going Dimension.
the Dimension C
That's fair.
Waza,
So because you get the Dimension D.
which is the original rack unit that most of the guys in the 80s used.
I mean, that's what I use on mine. Whenever I'm using my Dimension, it's always on the D setting.
yeah,
Oh, for sure.
for sure. Okay, so you're next.
No,
Skylar?
it's me.
Oh no, you're. That's right.
Well, if you couldn't tell, I'm gonna go CE2.
Shocker.
I know.
I'm gonna go original one.
Ooh.
I like the Waza one, and it's arguably better, but
Arguably.
I just want the original one
Hey,
because it's cool
It is cool.
there is a mojo factor to having an original.
Dude, there really is.
and the price is only going up. I
That's
say this
true.
like I'm actually gonna have the pedal. I'm not,
Right.
but
No, we are not buying any of this gear unless we already own it, which then we're not.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I think since a lot of us are going for like Mojo Factor, we're not going to be owning any of this anytime soon.
yeah, no. I literally on my draft, I literally own 2 things, and one of them you said, and the other one is like my third pick in that.
Fair.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
I went for the rack mount, Dimension D.
Okay.
So I was just like, if we're gonna go, like, there's no like limit, we don't care. I mean, that was just such an iconic sound, and
I recommended this to Andrew the other day. I was like, he was talking about stuff. He was like, I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I was like, dude, just pick some rack mount stuff.
yeah,
I know as the resident audio engineer, it's kind of weird not doing that, but I was like, I'm just.
He
And
made
with
his
it.
own rule that it had to.
it had to be a pedal. At this, see, I appreciate
I'd
the
say-
conviction.
pedals, but it's effects.
It's effects, and also of this era.
Oh, everybody was using rack.
Everyone was
stuff, and then
using
they were
rack
using their
stuff.
Bradshaw rigs.
Yeah,
So
so
Yeah.
it makes sense. Anyways,
You get 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'm going to give a slight tip as to where I'm going with my rig, but I'm gonna grab the humble, easily affordable Dumble steel string slinger.
okay.
Singer.
Did I say slinger?
You did.
Is that the Vertex version?
No, I think that's just called like the steel
Something.
Singer. The steel. I don't know.
The one with 3 S's that's really expensive and it's
No,
made by Dumble.
So
Yeah,
okay,
the Dumble.
The
Dumble.
Dumble.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And I do know where you're going with this now. So
You're welcome.
So
it's me.
back
It
to
is.
I don't think you guys are gonna pick this, and I'm saving my amp for last.
You're that confident.
I am that confident.
I just want to know.
We've been talking about
This
this
is literally
for
why I'm
days
saving it
on
for
end.
last because I want to annoy Andrew.
It's a noble quest.
But I'm going similar thing to you. I'm going with the Eventide Space Reverb,
Yeah.
but the pedal,
Okay,
but it's based on the original rack stuff. So I was like, hey,
there you go.
Dude, they know their stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I just saw their I think they just did that real meme where it's the things that just make sense. And it's the dude doing the Italian song.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's the Eventide like HQ,
Mhm.
and they showed their vintage rack gear room. Bro,
oh, dude.
it was so sick.
Well, what a goal to aspire to have that I'm never gonna
Literally
come close.
not
Literally
even
never.
close.
Okay.
What are you
So-
going with? What are you going? You going to do your amp?
I'm
Since
going.
I already know what it is.
I'm going with my amp. So Ben and I were talking back and forth, and I was
He made
not-
it blatantly obvious. what
not
it
so
was.
subtly hinting at what I'm going to choose. I'm going with the Roland JC 120.
Dude,
That honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Why you wouldn't pick the CE2?
that makes a ton of sense.
Yep. So you got the chorus on the amp. It's a great sounding amp.
Oh,
That
incredible.
I've never played through. I really want to play through one.
They're sick.
We just got to talk
One
to Miles with Knight. I'm sure he'd let
Does he
you-
have one?
Yeah, that's his live
Oh.
rig.
That makes
I'm
sense.
still trying to get him to
He's
switch.
got a newer one, right? Not an original one.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
reissue for sure. I say that. He might have an original one, but I don't
It didn't
know.
look like it.
Mm-mm.
Whatever.
Okay.
I apologize, Miles, if it is real.
Yeah, he's really offended.
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
No.
No. Anyways, Ben.
Oh yeah, it's back to me. So I'm gonna just do. I think I'm just gonna do my pedals first.
Mm.
So I'm gonna go delays, and I'm gonna go a classic. I don't think you guys are gonna expect this from me. I'm gonna go DL4.
I wouldn't expect that, but I'm not shocked at the same time. Killer unit. Like, it's so sick.
Yeah.
I always wanted one,
Oh yeah.
and I actually have never owned one.
You know, it's funny. I think that was one of
Those
those.
new ones look really cool too.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what am I
I still
missing?
want an OG one though.
Andrew, what'd you pick before your amp?
He picked
My
the
pedal.
Dimension.
The Dimension C.
Did we skip
Andrew.
Andrew?
You go twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I do go twice.
Yeah, that's why I'm literally
That's-
looking at this. I'm like, we missed something here.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Pretend like I didn't say DL4.
Well, I'm gonna go with my delay next.
The DL4.
No, so
If
this
he
was
said that, I would take it off. I got
this
more
was
options here.
actually my second choice, but I'm gonna go with it. It's the
Well, now I gotta know what your first choice was too.
Space Echo, the RE202.
Ooh.
That's the one you're picking.
Yes.
Okay, what was your
My
first
original
place?
choice was the Eventide H9. But I'm not going with that.
I can understand why you.
That was my third option for chorus.
Okay.
Oh.
But I really like the sound of the Space Echo.
Yeah.
And so
No, those are sick.
and it emulates some of the tape delay stuff that was going
Oh,
on
for
during
sure.
the day of that era. So I'm going with the RE202.
Nice.
So Ben, what delay are you
Yeah.
going
I'm
with?
gonna go with the DL4.
Whoa!
I know you guys didn't see that coming, did you?
No. Not at
So
all.
on the DL4, just because I want to talk about it a little bit, what were some of the modes on that you always pined after as a kid?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what any of them are called.
Sick. I just remember,
I just remember it was the first like unit that had multiple
yeah.
presets that I remember
Mhm.
everybody having, and a bunch of people were using like the dotted eights on it, and I was like,
Dude,
I want that.
especially for the sound that we're shooting for right now. Like, it's definitely a quintessential thing.
For sure.
Well, I guess since we're doing delay time, I will figure out my delay here. I had a couple that honestly, like, I would have been happy with any of these. I was, obviously I'm a huge Echoplex guy. I love that sound. So that was kind of top of the list. The SDD 3000 was also a consideration as well.
Okay.
That's I believe that's what the Edge used for quite some time as well.
Probably.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I don't remember.
I'm going to go for a very, very odd choice as far as like compared to the other like high dollar gear that I'm putting on my list. But it's a sentimental choice, and it is the delay from the Ibanez Tone Lock series. It's the DE7.
Okay.
Is that the silver ones?
Yeah. I was this close to choosing a DE7.
Really?
Yeah.
So super funny story about that. For Christmas one year, I asked my parents for a DD7,
Mhm.
and whether my mom did a bunch of research and thought the DD7 would be better, or
I'm pretty sure she just bought it because it was cheaper.
it was either cheaper or it was lost in translation. Because also like the price difference between the two is dramatic.
Yes.
So, but also my handwriting's bad. So I also may have just written it down wrong.
Fair.
But
Sorry, Santa.
yeah. The thing is that the D7 kind of became like my mainstay thing. It had this great digital function, also like an Echoplex version as well. A little toggle switch, had
Mhm.
different delay times, sick pedal. I think that was definitely a huge stepping stone in my gear journey. So I regret selling it.
I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think I remember that Blake from Power Trip uses
Really?
for his delay. Yeah.
Huh.
Well, they're also sick because the tone lock thing was that the knobs went recessed into the unit.
I
So
remember seeing that as a kid, and I didn't realize that they'd come up. So it's just like, how do you turn them?
how do you move those? No, that was great whenever my pedal board was an old skateboard, so I didn't have to worry about kicking the knobs. Yeah, high school, go team.
Just
Cool,
don't use a board at that point.
dude. Yeah, honestly, I probably shouldn't have. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll just do my guitar.
Oh, here we go. That's what I've been waiting for.
Well, you've got backups, so I wouldn't be too concerned. But I'm going with a core model Silver Sky for my 80s guitar.
Shocker.
Yeah. Yeah. I just
As he got the Steel String Singer and he's wearing a John Mayer t-shirt.
Yeah, I really wasn't trying to give any hints here, y'all. I just needed a different shirt. Yeah, the I don't know, it just can cover a ton of tones. Like as old John has proven on his most recent album, he covered a wide swatch of
There's a lot of Strat stuff from the 80s.
dude, a lot of Strat stuff in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Just because I'm going for the Stevie tone from the 80s doesn't mean that you also can't do some more edgy stuff because oh wait, the Edge also played a Strat. What?
So
He played a lot
in
of
preparation
stuff.
for
He
this, I was like, man,
I love how that's the two things you think of when you're describing 80s stuff. You're like Stevie Ray Vaughan and the
The
Edge.
Edge. Are we shocked by that?
No,
Not
there's so much more.
Oh, for
it
sure.
really is.
Well, that was what was so comical about the 80s as like a genre per
Mhm.
se.
Oh yeah, there's so many options.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's actually
Oh, it's
Ben.
my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my drive pedal next.
Oh.
I don't think you guys are gonna see this one coming, and I'm actually being serious. I'm gonna go with the Strymon Riverside.
Really?
Okay.
I was going back and forth between that and the Sunset, but
Yeah.
I think I decided on the Riverside.
I prefer neither, but I like the Sunset least. So what
Fair.
stuck out to you about the Riverside?
It was just, I mean, it has, you can get two different kinds of gains on it. There's like a lower and a higher gain. And I
Yeah.
just want to do something different.
Ah, fair. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard one in person.
Pretty cool.
It could be cool. I've only heard demos, and I know the Anderton dudes like them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think they're smart.
I'd say so.
Oh, Pete.
Oh, Pete.
I say like I know him.
Yeah, our good friend Danish Pete.
Yes, Pete.
Please be my friend.
That'd be great.
That's all I want. All I want in life. So for my guitar, I am going with a Tele Deluxe with the full ranges.
Ooh.
You mean the wide ranges?
He
Wide
did mean the
ranges.
wide ranges.
Not full range.
Okay.
I'm thinking speakers.
Are we or are we thin line?
Yeah, thin line.
Sick.
Okay.
Thin line Tele Deluxe with the
Any
wide
specific
ranges.
year?
I didn't think that far. I was just
I'm
like
just
thin
kidding.
line.
What color is it?
You
Okay.
can pick the color. I don't care.
I'm going with the natural.
Oh,
Oh, don't do that.
What? I really like the natural.
Yeah, but there was actual options of that guitar back in the day. You could get it in multiple colors.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, because the only things we have now are the natural ones.
Well, I mean, you can get they do make them in colors, but they're like way more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Because they only do those for the American ones.
if I'm gonna choose a color, just to choose a color, it's gonna be shell pink.
Naturally.
That's fair.
So,
Double bound or
A little
nah?
custom color action going on.
ooh, I think double bound.
Well, because,
With
Those
the-
aren't, those aren't bound.
Yeah, but
not-
if it could be.
I mean,
Yeah, but they didn't come bound.
Well,
Now we're talking custom shop, and that didn't exist yet.
but we're not part of this.
Oh, that's true.
Is
He
it-
could do.
It's
he
not.
Could do, yeah. Okay. You could do like a brand new custom shop, 72 deluxe,
in shell pink, double
shell
bound.
pink, double bound. That'd be really expensive.
it'd be really
It'd be very
expensive,
expensive,
but
that's what I'm
very
going with.
sick. All right, you're up again.
And then for you guys aren't going to choose my reverb. and you're probably not going to choose my distortion. I am choosing the Boss DS1 for my distortion.
Fair.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never would have pegged you for a DS1 guy.
That doesn't surprise me because we were literally talking about this pedal the other day.
It was either that or the SD1.
We were also talking about this pedal the other day because
Fair.
I owned both of them.
SD1's sick.
The SD1 was one of the first overdrives I used.
Oh,
Or
sweet.
distortion. It's technically
It's an
distortion.
overdrive.
It's an overdrive.
Is it?
SD1?
No, it's super.
It's the super.
I don't remember.
Hang on. To the Google.
Are we thinking like the OD one?
I think we're thinking the other one.
It's yellow though, right? Or is the SD one the orange?
It is the super overdrive. What? Boss needs
They're
to.
But I could
Japanese.
swear. Yeah, I could swear that was what that was because I had it and I was like, it's the yellow one, right?
Yeah, it is the
Literally,
yellow one, and
I
it's
can
a
see it
super
in my
overdrive.
head. Yeah.
Anyways, the DS1 is what I'm going with.
I
I think the D stands for drive.
that would make sense. That would make sense. I kind of want to pick up a DS1 as an adult that knows how to tone, because whenever I had it when I was in high school, I was like, this is really bad and I don't know how to do this. I was also playing into an amp that probably wasn't benefiting from a DS1.
Fair.
That Marshall 15-watt practice amp.
Which is now mine? Is that the one that
No,
you get?
you have the 50-watt one
Okay.
that I fixed.
Yeah,
My 15-watt one
it's over there.
It's over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
okay.
it sounds really bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not great. But anyway, I mean, it's literally a practice amp, so it served its purpose.
Wait. Oh, we're still doing your pedal. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about your pedal. I was like, I got
Hold on.
Yeah, so I did my guitar and my pedal.
Okay. So now it's my turn.
It is.
I don't know. I know for sure what amp I'm gonna do. There's a couple guitars, actually all three. I'm really, one of them I own.
Well, we've chosen ours.
Yeah,
so.
one of them I own. So I kind of don't want to pick it
Right.
because I already own it.
Was that the White Falcon?
No.
Oh.
No, it was the HMT.
Oh, fair.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep throwing curveballs.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna do the Music Man Luke 3 HH.
That is a.
That's a curveball. I did not.
Tell me about the Luke 3. I don't know about it.
It's the Steve Lukather.
I was gonna
signature.
say,
They're quite sick.
They really are.
is it a unique body shape or is it based on something else?
It's like it's not the same as. I mean, it's a double cut. Not really like a Strat, but
No.
like not a super Strat, but not. It's kind of like the Petrucci, but like not.
Okay, not as pointy, maybe.
No, like the original Petrucci,
Oh,
Yes.
not the Majesty.
gotcha.
But like different.
Cool.
It's a Music Man. It
Yeah,
looks like a
yeah,
Music
yeah.
Man.
It looks like a Music Man.
You look at the body, you're like, oh,
That's a Music Man.
Yep.
Does it do the 4 and 2 tuners, or is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
okay?
It's the normal Music
Normal
Man
Mi-
stock.
Cool. Cool. So I've got.
Just feeling very Toto-y.
You are feeling very Toto-y. I've got 2 pedals, my amp and my guitar. Well, I'll do my drive pedal next because I still haven't decided my reverb pedal.
Go
Again,
twice in a row.
oh gosh. Well, I'm gonna go and just throw another absolute curveball and go with the TS10.
Shocker.
Right.
I'm
I
blown
know.
away.
I know both of you are absolutely shook.
We went in such different directions,
I love it so much.
both by like actual gear, but you went with the most like stereotypical stuff
Yes.
I would expect from you, and I did not.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, like, again, so many different tones out of the 80s, for sure.
I almost went with Charvel SoCal, just classic Super Strat.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I thought about doing something like that versus the Silver Sky, just like an HSS type thing.
What's cool about the Charvel, like the newer ones, is they have like the 6-pack of sounds. So you have like all these different options. So you have like the split sounds.
Yeah, which is
So
really
you
nice.
could do whatever.
SoCal's are HH, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I guess for reverb, I'll just go something close to home and do the Matthews Effects Astronomer, the V2, mind you,
The V2.
Just because it can get like a good like plate sound whenever it's dialed back a little bit.
I've never used it that way.
No,
No.
neither have I. Like in like a live situation, but I always used the octave shimmer.
Such a good sound.
It's such a great sound. It does so well in like the P&W scene, but it also
You worked really hard to get that sound on your Kemper, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah.
like big time. I actually ended up figuring out a way that you could essentially modify the reverb trails and not your actual signal, so I could kind of emulate that sound a little bit because I wasn't
This
gonna.
was before they updated the reverbs too.
Yes,
Because now they have a bunch of octave reverbs. and stuff.
yes, but I also have my own version of it, which I mean it works great. It's
Mhm.
just a little bit complicated. But yeah, Matthews Effects Astronomer V2. This one with the toggles on the front face of it, not the side. Very sick.
In your reverb. Oh wait, no, that was
That-
both of them.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
his
I'm done.
You're done.
distortion or drive and reverb.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so this is my last one. You finally get to know.
I'm so pumped.
You're really not like you're not going to be.
This is
that-
going to be
We're
such a
probably-
It's
letdown.
going to be
Yeah.
a letdown for sure. I'm going with a Bogner Ecstasy 101B.
What?
What's funny is I was giving Andrew hints the other night when we were playing Call of Duty. I was like, there's a pedal
Yeah.
from the amp,
Yeah.
and he was like, there's a pedal from the amp. I was like, actually, there's two.
Yeah.
because there's the red and the blue.
And the blue.
And he still couldn't get it. It was driving him crazy. It's so funny. But yeah, the Bogner Ecstasy 101B. I got that also from Steve Lukather.
Yep.
I was watching his rig rundown, and he used to run those, and I was like, I like Toto.
Yeah. See,
Also, he's a big session guy, so you know,
he can get a lot of tones out
a
of
lot
it.
of tones.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like Bogner, the Ecstasy as an amp. I didn't necessarily love the pedal per se.
I've never tried it.
Again,
Either of them.
another one of those things that like I played it in a Guitar Center when I was like 18. So another one of those things that maybe it might be worth me attempting as an adult with like a lot more experience.
I've always wanted to try one. I've just never
let's find one used.
had the will to spend the money.
Yeah, because they're kind of pricey, right?
I don't know.
Like $300 for a drive pedal or something like that.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're that expensive.
Reverb.
Yeah, you check reverb.
Well,
I think
Andrews.
they're around 200 mark, right? They're like a normal pedal. I would think. I don't know. I didn't actually look.
Oh man, if it could help, it would help if I could spell Bogner without numbers.
Nice.
Yeah, there's none of those in there.
I put a 4 in there somewhere.
It's definitely not one of those.
Wow.
300.
Yeah.
I mean, they go used for cheaper,
That's probably
but
why. I mean,
brand news 3.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a new one.
It's
person.
always in the pedal cabinet at
Yeah.
Guitar Center.
Okay,
What about you, bro?
so my last pedal, my reverb,
What you got?
going with the Empress reverb.
Ooh,
Dude, I almost picked that.
So my buddy Colin actually runs one on his board. I think he still runs one on his board.
I need to try it. Next time he's in town, tell him to bring it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in town at the end of July.
Because I've been trying to decide what reverb to get since I sold my RV500.
oh yeah.
It is,
And
so sweet.
I know I'm just gonna get a Big Sky,
yeah.
but I want to try the Empress reverb.
Actually, he might have moved to a Big Sky. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if he still has his Empress.
I don't on the ye old Strymon stuff. I don't necessarily like the UI of like menus. That was
They don't really have menus though.
the Big Sky does.
Kind of, but it's not like that's one of the things that I didn't like about the RV500
Yes,
is that menu. It was too much.
but the Empress, it's all knobs.
Oh, no.
I'm almost positive there's not like an actual menu. Like when you turn the knobs on the
It'll tell
on the
you
Big
what
Sky,
you're
it tells
doing.
you like what percentage and stuff.
Oh, is that it?
But I don't think it's like a scrolling menu.
Oh,
Well, you can also program it.
Yeah, it does have MIDI.
yeah.
So
I could be wrong about the menu. I don't know. But it definitely seems like way less of a hassle than the RV500 menu. It just
We need to stop looking at reverbs.
it took me hours to get like the sound I wanted when I know it could take me like 10 minutes with
something else.
with a big sky.
That was me with the Specular. The mighty GFI Systems Specular Tempest.
That's a cool pedal, but I would never own it.
Dude, I loved it, but the only problem is that I found one tone that I liked using and did nothing else. It was so sick.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. And if you have the brain power for that type of thing and like MIDI, you are set, dude.
Yeah.
I do not have the brain power for it, and I don't run MIDI.
I want to eventually. I want to get a switcher.
At some point.
Have a big board.
Yeah, big boy board.
Big boy board. Big boy board.
Get a second Kemper.
Run them in dual stereo.
Stereo Kempers. No, because you can't do the 2 amps on the Kempers at the same time, so you have to have 2.
Oh.
Or I could just get a quad Cortex.
Oh no.
I'm not going to.
I'm sold on Kemper. Like I think I'm ride or die on the Kemper.
Yes. I love my Kemper. And I would never sell it. But
anybody who I've talked to that has had a quad Cortex is like,
they do similar things. I like the UI a lot. The thing I don't like is that the pedal switches, like the foot switches, are also the knobs.
That trips me out a little bit.
It makes me nervous that they'll break.
Yep.
yes.
Logic would say that they've tested it a bazillion times
Yes,
on like the button presser 5000, but
a lot of people test a lot of things and they still break a lot.
yeah.
This is true.
Anyway, I just don't want to wait forever to get it.
Is there a lead time?
Oh, dude, they're like
So I had a buddy.
they have not been in stock since they came out.
Oh my gosh.
They've been on back order the whole time.
I had a buddy who last year ordered one in May and got it at the end of September.
Dude, that's literally the only reason I'm telling Andrew to get a Kemper. I would actually rather him have a quad Cortex
So we could play with
I
it.
want to mess with it.
Yeah.
Which I might have changed my mind. You should just get on the waiting list.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Just do it.
History's been made full.
Bite the
Or
bullet.
if anybody has a quad Cortex in the...
And you don't want to sell it for $2,500.
Dude, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what people are doing is they're just buying them.
It's a $1,900 pedal.
Selling
They're
them
selling
for...
for $25.
Yeah, we've got 2 shiny nickels. That's what we got.
Yeah.
We don't need to pay above asking here. Like this is I have guitars. You want some guitars?
I get it. I get why people do it.
No, yeah.
But also,
Well, it's the same thing.
But
like,
it's a scummy thing and you
it's annoying.
shouldn't.
it's like the resale
Dude,
market
even
on
if you
King of
wanted to do it
Tones.
by like a couple $100.
Yeah, whatever. $600 above MSRP?
Yeah, no.
Ridiculous.
Well, it's just the resale market on handmade pedals makes me angry. Like the King of Tone market is insane.
It's another thing. It's all because of the waiting list.
Yeah,
Yep.
I totally get it. And I understand. Like it makes sense.
I
I'm
think
not,
the King of Tone's bad.
dude.
No.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Klon. Even a KTR, dude.
Dude, it's hard to find KTRs for a good price.
Yeah.
can't find it
I
for
think it's
good price.
impossible. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. When you've got so many other builders that are doing crazy cool things, like our buddies at ZFX, Bardic.
I want to try the Old Blood Noise has like a Klon type pedal that has fader switches, like faders.
Oh, I've seen that. Is that
Yeah.
the Haunt?
I forget what it's called.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah.
What faders?
Faders.
I'm looking that up because I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Anyways,
I saw it on a JHS video. if I'm
before we
being
go
honest.
down too many rabbit holes,
Mm.
we have finished out our
First draft.
first draft. Schuyler usually edits the video. We might...
Yeah.
Well, do we just want to go through our
Yeah,
drafts right
I'll
now?
just talk through it and I'll put a graphic up or something
Yeah.
of the like. That'll put us through there. So Andrew, my dearest friend, you are running a thin line Tele Deluxe, which incidentally is shell pink and has a white cream-ish binding, double bound, which we've determined would be a custom shop guitar. You're running that into a DS1. And then you're a DC2W into a Space Echo, the Roland Space Echo. Sorry, I was trying to be concise. And then the Empress Reverb and all that's going into. Oh, sorry. Yes, into the Roland JC120.
JC120.
Sorry, I was writing in shorthand too, so I was like, "What is it? What does all this mean?" Ben, you're rolling that Lukather model, the Luke 3, and that's going into the.
Wagner Ecstasy 101B.
Well, do you want to do your pedals first, or
We could do that way. You just took a long pause. I was just trying to help you out.
Thank you. I was trying to find Riverside. I'd lost it on the screen.
Yes. This
So,
is Riverside.
Riverside, then the CE2, then we've got the space, Eventide space.
I mean, if we're going by
Oh, sorry, the DL4.
DL4, yeah.
Then the Eventide space.
If we're actually going signal chain here.
Yeah. And then the Bogner Ecstasy.
101B.
Thank you. Need that letter there at the end. And then I've got the core model Silver Sky. Let's go into the TS10. Then the Dimension D. D7.
Whole other dimension, dude.
A whole nother dimension, dude. Astronomer V2 going into the Dumble.
There you go.
Yeah. Those are solid rigs.
Yeah, I feel like this was a really good. It was a good choice to start.
Excited for the next one.
Yes.
Don't know what it's going to be yet.
Do you have 3 ideas of what it might be? What's going around? So for
Andrew really wanted to do a grunge one.
That'd be really
wanna do a
fun.
grunge
It
one.
definitely would narrow us quite a bit.
Because that's. I mean,
So I was thinking.
Yeah.
Either grunge, or we could do
we talked about a blues rig. Maybe
like blues rock rig.
Blues rock.
And then the other one that I was thinking was a little different, doing just a pedal board rig
Oh,
for like a post rock or ambient kind of thing.
could be fun.
Because that'd be way too many things to do.
Well, you
a
need
whole
so much
rig.
gear. Yeah.
So we're just
Yeah.
gonna do pedals if
Yeah.
we do that, because it'd be a lot. Eventually, we'll have like a mega one where we do like a full rig with a
Yeah.
bunch of pedals, but that'll be for like P&W stuff,
Yeah. That'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool.
So yeah, that's
stereo rigs.
Oh,
Oh.
man. Wet, dry, wet. Go whole 9 yards.
I'm not gonna go that far.
ridiculous.
I got 3 amps, bro. They're all the same.
So yeah, that's this week of the Coil Split. Like all other weeks, follow. I mean, the 2 other weeks.
Yeah, the 2 prior.
Yeah. As we go on, we'll have more weeks. That's kind of how time works.
I had no idea.
Whoa.
Mind-blowing information.
Whole nother timeline, dude.
Like us on Instagram, subscribe on all of the podcast formats, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
YouTube.
YouTube, where you can see our
Faces.
mediocre faces.
I was going to say, they're not pretty.
Not pretty. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Again, like us on Instagram. Just
Do the things.
do all the things.
Hang out with us.
Yeah, and we want to hear your feedback. If you
Only
like
if
what
it's
we're
nice.
doing.
Yeah, only good vibes only.
Yeah, don't be a meanie.
And be kind.
Yeah, just be kind.
You can't be mean. I don't really care.
Ben doesn't care. It
Be
might
mean
hurt.
to Ben.
It might hurt my feelings. But anyways, that will be this week's episode of The Coil Split. Thank you for watching.
See y'all next time.